And they're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. Breaks an open space. They'll bring him down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down.
Man, how much fun is this guy to be able to watch with a football in his hands? He's a quarterback, and he has that kind of speed. I think he's one of the fastest guys in the country, and he picks up some big yards here.
Breaks an open space. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a first down.
Well, this is what the offensive coordinator told us yesterday, Chris, in our production meeting. They thought they had an advantage up front with the line of scrimmage, and on this opening drive, we continue to see the offensive line and this back putting up positive yards.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Back to pass. It's Russell. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. He makes the grab. And he'll go down after a solid gain, more than enough for a first down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They draw first blood in this national title game. So a long, methodical scoring drive, great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. First play of this championship game, and it falls incomplete.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Short pass finds the tight end. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. That completion sets up an important 3rd down play. Can he make it to the marker? Stopped on 3rd for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
Well, the running back comes up a little bit short of the first down. Big decision here for this offense because they are down a touchdown here early in the game. They don't want to dig themselves too big of a potential hole. easy call to go for it on fourth down in your own territory, but you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. To throw, it's St. Clair. He's running out of time here. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape, broke loose from the pocket, and put the ball on a string, but just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. With the catch, it's Peoples. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
You know, on third down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? They're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a first down.
The Buckeyes looking to keep this drive rolling. On first down, it's play action. Blitz and a quick sack.
As expected, this Alabama defense is laying the wood and living in the backfield of their opponent. Such upfield speed, it's dangerous.
Guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. And he finds the running back in the flat. Breaks loose at the 45. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Boy, it's so easy. Caught up in the receivers, the quarterback, and your eyes get lost, forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. And now they'll run it on the draw. He eludes a tackle. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
Yeah, I love how he escapes the pocket here to keep the play alive, but throwing it off his back foot, that did not go so well. That's an incompletion.
Now it's second down here. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Dropping back. It's St. Clair. He escapes the pocket. Trying to get the throw off. Just flings it out of bounds and pass rush closing in.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. He's got it near the end zone. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there. Back to throw again. Touchdown, Ohio State, as they answer with their first score of this title game. Who says he needs explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to scramble. Receiver makes the catch. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking downfield, it's Russell. He's got a man down the middle. Tackled, but first down.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receivers. That's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. Boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
And it's a direct snap. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
to 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Breaks into the clear. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Bama.
Boy, this quarterback is hungry for the end zone. That was not a short run. Guy put his running shoes on and took it back to his Pop Warner days, showcasing that agility for the long touchdown.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? To the air, it's St. Clair. Short connection to the tight end here. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
They told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football, and here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's an outbound catch made. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Handoff from the shotgun. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down play coming up. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. That pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's really hard to be accurate when you're falling back and not getting anything on the football. He threw that ball off his back foot.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Porter. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. It's 4th down and 4 as they try to keep the drive going. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. What a catch! Tackle made after a big game. Ball moves to the 21.
Chris, here on 4th down, I thought they might be a little bit more conservative, but give them credit. They take a shot downfield and hit it for the 1st down and much, much more.
Quarterback looking to scramble. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. 1st and goal at the 9. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. First and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. And they'll give it to the back. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. Solid game puts him in good position for 2nd down and goal. Design quarterback run. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you could hope for on this biggest stage in a national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins it.
Extra point splits the uprights. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Russell. Looking deep downfield to the left. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Here on 2nd down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And like, the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Play action here on first down. On the move now. He'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
PAT puts them in front by 7. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? To throw, it's St. Clair. He's going to take a shot down the left side. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down and able to catch a big gainer.
Boy, a great job of coming up with a huge play by this offense. A nice pass by the quarterback, and you look at the time here before we get to the half. They got a real shot here to put a touchdown up on the board.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught near the sticks. It's Richardson. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
That's another huge game for this guy. And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They moved him around, giving him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. And boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Ohio State. This air attack is still unstoppable. And this national championship game is now dead even, Kirk. We're going to have a fun finish here.
Yeah, maybe I'm being hopeful, but this has the makings of an instant classic right now. The way these teams are matching each other at an elite level in the national championship, it's getting more advanced the further we go. I'm with you. Maybe it comes down to the wire.
And the kick is a squib kick, taken by one of the up men. Goes out of bounds. They'll spot it up at the 47-yard line. Great job by the returner. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
They tried to surprise him here to start off this third quarter. Just didn't pan out. But I think you got to respect them for trying, though. I like that call.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Scanning the field, it's St. Clair. Running back has it on the screen now. Defense flies in to make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Trying to bait this defensive line to believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for lost yardage.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Caught behind the line. It's Coleman. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that third down catch.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Trying for a fourth down completion. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. It is intercepted. Breaks into the open. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get one or two a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
They'll come out in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. He breaks free. He's in the clear. At the 10. Touchdown, tied. A huge play here in the ultimate game.
What an extra dimension to this offense when you can pull a quarterback design run and not just pick up 5 or 6 yards, but a big gain and a touchdown. This guy is special.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back out of the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Second down play coming up. Bootleg looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Richardson. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Another big game by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offense coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find space to do work.
To the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. It's a draw. Breaks free. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
I like how the offensive coordinator here is getting pretty creative. Defense is obviously expecting a pass, so he decides to catch him off guard and goes with the draw play. Going to have to be more aware of that going forward.
The Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. It's the running back in the flat. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. A short completion to the tight end. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw to his receiver. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They connect for 6. Kicking team on now for the extra point.
But if somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown, there's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
The touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. The pocket breaking down. Grab near the sticks. It's Russell. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And that will give them the lead now.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Empty set as they try for the two-point conversion. Looking to throw. It's Russell. And he makes the catch in the end zone. The two-point try pushes the lead up to 8 now. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
But Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Caught over the middle. It's Peoples. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent game. Moves the ball to the 33. The Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
The completion makes it second and short. Connect with the receiver here. He's got it right near the end zone. Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display. That's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Coach deciding to go for the two-point conversion to tie the score right here. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He brings it back to the 18 before stepping out. Makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back to throw. It's Russell. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes the grab. It's Adams. They wrap him up after the completion, just short of the 1st down marker. 4th down, he's throwing for it. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 1st down.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Grab down the middle. It's Adams. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. He keeps it on the design run. He's got enough for the 1st down and still going. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
That's a design quarterback keeper. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. He finds some space. He's past the marker and still going. Touchdown! Bama! Still no answer for this offensive machine.
But it's just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable. The offensive lineman allowing him to get to that second and third level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so the lead is 9. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Looking to throw. It's St. Clair. Good throw, complete to the tight end.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Defense is coming after him. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Moves out of the pocket. He'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but giving... No other option. He just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Bringing pressure. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there, had great protection. The receiver ran a nice route, just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what their decision is on fourth down coming up.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Let's it fly out of the wideout. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. Buckeyes will crank up the tempo. Quick throw. The catch is made. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Here's the second down play. Dropping back. It's St. Clair. Caught near the goal line. Can't get to the end zone. They'll spot the ball at the 2. The Buckeyes will line up now. It's first and goal. First and goal, handoff. Defense stuffing the runner. Ball still spotted at the 2-yard line.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Still no answer for this offense. That's a huge touchdown. Still trailing, but a one-possession game with that trophy on the line right now.
Well, the national championship's on the line. The offense has done their job, and now it's up to their own defense. Can they get a stop and get the ball back to their offense with a chance to make this thing get really interesting?
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Comes the Alabama offense onto the field. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Quarterback making some changes at the line. He escapes the pocket. Fires it on the move. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
QB keeper all the way. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Looking downfield near the end zone. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Look out, he's in the clear. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. He's found some room at the 45. Here he goes. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position.
Well, they got the matchup that they wanted here, Chris, with this quarterback having enough time. Good job by the offensive line. He puts it right on the money. Huge gain. You look at the clock and you look at his score. This is an opportunity here to work some clock and potentially get the go-ahead score late. You don't want to give that opposing quarterback too much time to work with.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up, become a hero? Defense stops him, but that's a solid game. Defense takes their third and final timeout of the half to talk strategy.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? They're able to convert. Now it'll be first and goal at the 6.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
First and goal. Any points will give them the lead here in the fourth quarter. They go with a direct snap. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So from the 9-yard line, it's second and goal. The running back here in a direct snap. Nowhere to run up the middle.
When they get stopped here on second down, it's going to bring up a third and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
And a timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock. So here we go, one of the biggest moments of this game. The field goal unit is out there for a pressure kick. And it comes down to this, a chance to put his team in the lead in the final stages of this one. Kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they've regained the lead. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. With the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.